Alright, hello again, another video in my channel. I brought home one of the things. I hope I brought the thing you'll be asking for, the amp filler. I hope, I don't know, otherwise I'll bring it another time. Today I'm gonna do this really heavy crestron. It's kind of an audio expander. So yeah, let's see what is inside this little box. Here is the crestron audio box, and what we see directly on the back side, all the contacts here are gold plated, so it starts good. Then we have some contact down here and contact here. Probably we have a fuse here. We have a plug and a lot of screws that I need to remove. So of course, two screws would not cooperate. So I have to figure it out somehow. Otherwise, I try just to pop it like that. I think it goes. I don't know. No. I need to remove those. Crap. Well, I think I have to. Yeah, that come. All right. I think I have to drill it with this one. So, be right back. So I got it with a flat screwdriver instead. So let's open this up. Let me see what's inside. Oh, all right. That's a lot of stuff in here. It's a lot of stuff. Interesting. We have a power unit probably here, and here we have a big round transformer. Another power unit with aluminum heat sinks. We have a circuit board here with all the aux contacts. But the good thing is, when we see this one, we have the golden IDE contacts and the golden pins that we have in regular computers. The older ones. Alright. So here's the fans. Then we know there's some small motors. Let's switch the bits. Quite long screws. come on. What is holding it? Every screw is off. It should be. Give it. All right. We have some probably aluminium. Yep, big aluminium plate. And we have a lot of smaller. Then we have the aluminium capacitors that I'm collecting because they're quite big. So here is one of the boards. It's very copperish, but we have some smaller gold contact there. Those white one are brass. Then we have those copper 2 resistors. It looks like it's gonna be some little small gold flashing at the contacts, so it could be a good board. And those pipes, what is that? Non-magnetic, could be aluminium. Yep, it's aluminium. There we go. We're putting that, okay? To cut all the strips. Alright, I see a lot of screws here with a torque. I have to make them manually. I'm not gonna film that one, it's gonna take too long. But we remove this board here. And we have some screws in the front. Of course it's wrong bits. Alright, now all the screws are gone. You can remove this board. And you see, everyone is nice gold plated. And we do have some goodies also at the board. We do have some tantalum capacitors. We have some MLCCs, gold pin ID here. So yeah, it was a quite good power board actually. That's nice. And now you can see here we have some good copper. Quite heavy. It could be some kind of switches, this black one. But we have some nice copper rolls there, quite heavy. And this contact from the white one are brass. We have some gold in the center. We have the blue ones, and I don't know what the contacts in the front are, but let's pop one of the black one. Let's see what it is. It looks like it's a switch. I'm gonna squeeze it into my vise. Let's make it easier. All right. Yep. Come on. Thank you. And we have some nice switch with some copper spool, and we have the small silver buttons as well. So yeah, that was a really nice board. We have 6 of those contacts plus all the there. Let's move on to next part that I don't know yet which. So that sound makes me feel that it is steel. No, it's not. Then it could be brass, painted brass. Yep, it was brass. So 3 quite heavy brass units in a brass bucket, and this must be aluminium for sure. Yeah, it's aluminium. All right, now we check that one, and those round one are also. So now let's go on to the next part. I do have a lot of screwing to do here, so I'm gonna do that, and then I will be back to you, because I need to move everything here. Every single one inside here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hex cant screws, 6, 12, 18, 36 or more screws. So yep, I do have some screwing to do. Be right back. Alright, we come to the last part of those small units. Look at that, really nice copper 2 resistors. And you bend one of those like that, and another one because there are some kind of hatch. Then you pull out this bar. All the screws was in this bar, and I checked those. Those are aluminium. So it were quite few of those aluminium bars. And here we have those pipes. So just need to cut the cable, and we have some few goodies on this board, especially the resistors. I think the only one is gonna be the only part they are our interest. Maybe I remove those flat red ones. Also this one look like a pillow. We have a small 4 golden pins right in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of those. And all of them were on a really nice big aluminum heatsink. So I need to probably use number 9 or number 10 to remove the bolts from that one. And the same of this big copper transformer. And then we're gonna remove the fans. Then I'm gonna try to remove the front, because we have the circuit board on the inside because of the buttons and so on. But there are lots of screws over there. So sorry. So I continue digging about the parts. And I'll go back to you when everything is removed. So now I just need to find the right tool to remove all that stuff. Let's see if I can. There you go, now you see better. Heatsink, and this big one, we have a big bolt that I have to remove as well. And we have another circuit board here with the aluminum heatsinks on, and transformer, and a lot of copper spools and so on. I'm gonna show you when I'm done. It's screws there, but I cannot reach it, so I need to remove all the big units. Here's the circuit board I'm talking about to the front, and we have a lot of screws around it, so I need to remove the plastic from the metal. So yeah, that's the next step to get done. So let's bring the tools and take everything down. Alright, now everything is assembled. This is the aluminium part. I don't know yet the weight, but it's quite heavy. We have this ginormous heatsink and the small parts. We got this really heavy copper transformer, and we have this power supply with aluminum resistors and heat sinks. We have some copper, we have some brass, more copper. So it just needs to do some micro scrapping, and we have a transformer right over there. Then we have this part, all the green one. I removed one of them, and those small parts are actual brass. But we do have more brass right over there and right over there. Just take them off and cut out the gold plated parts. Then we have the next part. We have another switch like that one I showed earlier. Gold plated connection, but cut the ends from the white ones, and you have the pins are actual brass. Same deal with this one. So the brass pins, if you do micro scrapping. Then we have some tactical switches which contain silver and so on, and we have the gold plated corners that are gonna cut out, and we have some gold plated pins right over there as well. Then we have this one with 5 more switches like that one, copper and some silver buttons, and same deal with the black ones. They are brass connection right over there, and then we have the copper, and all the whites one over here, just cut the ends, pull them out backwards. Then we have some brass, and we have some gold pins in the center. I'm gonna check those parts in the center. I assume there could be some gold plated in that. I'm just gonna check 1 or 2 to make sure, and then I'm gonna leave it. Then we have this part with all the aux. Everyone is gold plated, half gold plated because of the backward are not plated. So if I remove this one, I just remove the caps. The caps are gold plated, and we do have MLCCs, and we have some gold plated ID contacts. Then we have this power supply with lots of the aluminium heat sinks, quite easy to remove. And I'm gonna remove all the aluminum from those. And we have some gold plated parts in the center. And if you remove all the white plastics contacts, we have some brass pins. Then we have all of those other parts that I talked about. All this is copper too. It's very easy to remove the copper from the black ones. And there are other parts if you want to do some micro scrapping on the circuit board that you probably will find. We have some other tribots. We have those, as I call it, a pillow. We have those flat one right over there. More of those resistors and so on. And we have a bunch of cables, and those cables are like other computers. We have the IDE contacts, and they are half plated gold. Rest of them are probably, this kind of cable are probably tin plated copper. So you have to go for copper too. Regular cable could be copper, but we have those contacts is copper too or brass. Same deal here. And here we have the another rainbow ID contact. So let's see what's inside. We are half plated gold in this one. So just remove that and you will see what it is. Half plated small part of gold. Those with the black parts I removed. I noticed that those are also half plated gold. So I just removed the cables from the top, and I can remove all the pins and the half plated. The rest of them are probably tin plated copper. Normally those kind of power supplies cables are tin plated, not really copper. So yeah, but still, if you cut this one, you get more money if you cut the cables instead for just have the insulation left. So yeah, this is the part of that unit. Hope you like it, and until next, let's see what I bring home to see. I just remove the fans, then we have the motors from that one. Alright, cool, thank you for watching, and until next, see you next time. Woohoo!